My name is Mocha De Los Santos and I'm a social work major. As a social worker like you, it is your job to literally create social change.
Mocha was a student of mine in her SW 413 class. She's a very serious student. To be so young, to have some of the experiences that she's gone through, she seemed to be really dedicated.
So CAS is also known as Central Arizona Shelter Services. It's a facility that we house women and children and single adults. CAS has been that stepping stone for me to change the population that I'm working with. These people come into our doors at their lowest points in life sometimes, and we need to help rebuild their foundation, but also change society's view as a homeless individual. So it's been a great experience. I feel like this is where I've kind of grown into the person that I am today.
My name is Priscilla Guadarrama and my major is criminal justice and criminology.
Priscilla is an outstanding graduate for so very many reasons. We just went to the annual American Society of Criminology, where Priscilla and another undergraduate, basically the team that she's worked on this disorder perception project for the past 1.5 years, presented a poster. And she did amazing. She just owned it.
Danielle Wallace's undergraduate research team focused their efforts on studying perceptions of race on disorder. We are training leaders and we're training, future members of our communities here at ASU. So it's significant to make sure that we educate everybody so that when they are out in the field or they're out in their daily lives, they don't have these racial biases or prejudice. Edison was born a couple days before the semester started at the beginning of the year. As a mother, we always had to kind of work around a certain schedule and things like that.
Priscilla did a great job. I had my son when I was in graduate school as well, so I can completely relate to the idea of having to hold a kid while read a book or do these kind of weird multitasking things that moms do to get things done. It's really exciting to see what Priscilla is going to do in the future because she shows so much potential.
My name is Leonora Camarena. I am finishing my master's in public administration. Throughout the master's program, I was able to meet with some amazing individuals and professors, which has really pushed my interest in wanting to pave the way for women within science and technology. One thing I've noticed is there's a lack with retention with women in STEM careers. I would like to pave that forward with future research.
Leonore had a unique ability to connect the work that she was doing in the classroom with her volunteer activities and her own work for local community organizations and nonprofits.
I did an internship at Chicanos por la Causa. Chicanos por la Causa is a nonprofit in Phoenix. We do everything from social work to helping with economic development. Was able to work with commercial development and get a hands-on experience with working with other municipal areas and individuals.
It's always nice as an instructor to have students that take a sincere interest in connecting their academic coursework to what it is that they're doing in the community. And it was pretty obvious to me that she was able to do that. And it was really fun to see.
My name is Brenna Bean and I'm a Parks and Recreation Management major with a concentration in therapeutic recreation. I've been athletic my entire life. I grew up playing sports. I started with little kids t-ball. I was a dancer as a kid. In high school, I really focused on track and running and pole vaulting. I love the feeling of getting out on the field. I love competition. I've always thrived on competition. I was 18 and I was getting ready to move out as a freshman in college. I had all my things packed for college. That night, it was the Friday before I was supposed to move into college, I was in a really bad car accident. I was ejected from the vehicle and I suffered a spinal cord injury, which paralyzed me from the chest down. So my life changed at that moment. I never even thought about not being optimistic.
If I were to really break down what it is about Brenna that makes her successful in all that she does, it's her internal motivation. It drives everything. She loves what she does. She has fun. It's not work to her. Her love of learning is just absolutely deep and contagious. When she's with a group, she really lifts the energy of the group up.
I discovered that I could still exercise and I could still get that same feeling. I could still be involved in fitness and adaptive sports, and that's what continued to drive my passion. I love adaptive sports more than most things. I really believe that every person, regardless of disability or not, has a right to be happy through recreation and has the ability to be happy through recreation.
Her spirit and vitality has been an absolute asset to Arizona State University. I can only imagine what she is going to accomplish in the years ahead.
I think that that's one thing that pushes me to keep doing well, because people have supported me all the way through it, and I want to thank them by doing my best.